Something productive,
Let's
right?
start it. Yeah.
I'll start.
Episode 18.
What's going on, y'all? Episode 18, trying to get jacked. Sandy Fitness, X-Ray Experience podcast. Let's go. What are you guys been up to, man? How's the past week been for you?
I
Yeah,
just thinking,
it's been
charge
pretty,
it.
it's been pretty sick. I'm getting jacked. Started a new training split. I'm doing a shoulder focus day. Like just shoulders on one day. I just did them today. I haven't done a shoulder day in actually I've never done a shoulder day. Or my whole
What is
training
that? What does that consist of? What does that look like?
shoulder movements, bro. So basically I start
Like,
off with so
I was like, let's do a podcast. What is shoulder day? Just shoulder movements, bro. Just end it right there.
fuck.
Just end it. Don't even. Bro, you're supposed to
Thought he was
explain.
gonna do like toe curls or something. Like, what the fuck?
So yo, I start with because my rear delts, like the cap of the delt is not the sexiest. So I start with some rear delts. I do some rear delt rows, and then I go into some reverse pec deck, and then I do some standing machine lateral raises, side delts, and then actually I've been experimenting with that new machine at Freebird, the Panada press.
Oh,
So
that's
then I do a high incline press on that, and then I do a
cool.
shoulder press on that, and then do a flat press. I guess flat press and the incline is a little bit more
Flat
chest.
press.
Yeah. So I get a little bit of chest there too. And then I
Oh,
end with lateral raises with the double drop set. So pretty
Dumbbells?
juicy.
dumbbell.
Yeah, dumbbell lateral raises. So basically two side delts, three front delt, and then two rear delt movements. And that was fucking juicy, bro. The shoulders looking massive.
It's so
Like
funny how you said all that. That's how literally I would structure my exact day.
that's why you're fucking jacked, bro.
I haven't even been working out.
Oh yeah.
What,
I haven't even been working out. Bro, I've been sleeping like 14 hours a day. I don't even work out.
what happened, bro?
Hey,
Tell us.
forearms.
Yeah, my forearms. I'm getting old, yo. I have arthritis in my forearms.
You know
And
what
I
it is?
grandpa strength.
It's because you don't it's because you don't warm up, bro.
Boy, I warm up. What are you
I
talking about?
remember I remember going to we're doing warm ups. Remember the YouTube video we did?
Well, I was
And
like,
like I
boom, couple, let's get this shit going,
yeah,
bro.
he's like, yo, let's go. I like doing this for pull apart, doing slow breaths and shit. He's just back there like fucking doing some next bubble warm up.
Yo, but that was back day. You don't really need to warm up for back.
Bro, it's still
Unless
like
you're doing like stiff legs or RDLs or deadlifts.
yeah. You don't need to, but if like there's something popping up, I don't know if you do certain warm ups, but what happened to your forearm? Let's get into that first.
I have no idea, bro. I don't even genuinely know.
Like
I think it's from that preacher curl, yo. That preacher curl fucked me up. Because
really?
like this, it's like this, right? And there's so much tension right here. Bro, I did both I had golfer's elbow. I think it's called golfer's elbow in both of my elbows. I literally
Jeez.
But
couldn't
weren't you
even
like?
grip
Didn't
anything.
you say it was like in the middle too?
Yo, but it's from here, right? So it's like from here causing all this tension right here. Bro, I'll do like cable curl and I would have like sharp pain from like my wrist all the way down to like my elbow.
I was telling Manraj, I think he just amputate like elbow down and just set like Special Olympics.
You know
He's
what
sick.
Keg said? Keg said something so dumb. Oh my God. What did he say, bro? What did he say in the gym?
What was it,
What
the
did he
Nugget
say when I
comment?
was like, I was doing cable curls? Keg said something so mental. I don't even remember what it
What did I
was.
say?
I don't know. I was like, I'm doing cable curls. You're like, oh, don't do it like this. Use this instead or something. It
Oh,
was,
I said, yo, if your forearms hurt because you're gripping it, why don't you put a cuff on your wrist and that way you take your forearms out of it and just work your biceps. This guy's
bro,
like, what? Why would that work?
cuff
I'm like,
cable curls
yo,
like this. How does that make any sense?
It could work.
How would I even strap into it?
You could do cuff hammer curls. I've seen people do that.
But how would I even strap into it? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
you're just a hater, bro.
I used to have some forearm pain when I used to do incline dumbbell curls, and I used to get worse and worse when I used to not do any warm ups. So that's the only reason I'm saying the warm up shit. But yeah, it might be something different. I don't know.
I know for a fact it's from preacher curl
Yeah,
and it's from a straight bar push down.
yeah.
And a
Big.
Smith, like having when I have some sort of straight bar
Yeah,
that I can't like move my wrists in, then that
yeah.
fucks my elbows up and my forearm.
Too, too fixed. You know what it is? I've noticed your form is really good on all exercises. Every time I train with you too, so like dumbbell presses, everything is really standardized, right? So
Who,
like
me?
you do, yeah, you. So
Okay.
like every time you do something, it looks the same every time, which is good. It's a good thing. right?
But if
But if
something's
it's yeah,
injury,
if
it'll
it's
fuck me up. Yeah.
that's what I mean, because you do
Yeah.
it so consistently every single time. So you
Yeah.
keep putting on that same area where it's like
Yeah.
supposed to hurt, right? So
Because that preacher curl, when did Freebird open? November. It opened up in November.
yeah.
And I started getting that forearm pain in like mid-February. No, starting of February. So
Mm,
I don't think it's doing it one off time. I'll
yeah.
have pain, but I think it's the
Repetitive.
little fatigue like adding up, and it just slowly like ramped up like crazy. Bro, I was doing whoa, what was I doing? I was doing the Swiss bar bench press. And I
Okay.
told Kegs to spot me, right? Kegs
Yeah.
like, yo, go ask someone else to spot you. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna get no random in here that might kill me. I'm gonna get Kegs, right? So bro, I'm doing it. I come down, sharp pain, bro, from my pinky all the way to my elbow on both
Hey,
sides. I was like,
jeez.
yo, I barely like almost dropped it. But I
Fuck.
think it's that continuous like load,
Yeah.
right?
Did
Uh,
you feel it coming on in mid Feb? Like early Feb? You felt like some pain starting?
yo, it was starting. The pain was starting. Yeah, even my calf, like I've been leg pressing since when? So I've been leg pressing since July.
Okay.
So I
Uncle,
is that
uncle just
screaming?
yelled you. That's
Okay,
Cags, bro. Yeah.
okay. No, but what's it called? Like I started leg pressing in July again, like
Yeah.
when I started training. But my ankles don't have that ankle mobility, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I leg press, like my ankle mobility is crazy.
Yeah.
I go all the way down. So like that didn't cause me pain at all. But bro, like month after month, it slowly started to creep up. And then like February, like boom, my calf was fucked, my forearms are fucked. So I'm like, yo, let me just take like 2 decades off of training. But
So you don't when like pain starts to come on, you don't really look at it like, oh fuck yeah, I'm just gonna train through it and it'll go away. Or you don't like,
yo, it's hard to say, man, because it's like
okay,
I've had I have like these little pains
yeah,
like in one workout, right?
yeah,
But then the next workout I'll be completely fine.
okay. That makes
So
sense.
like sometimes there's random like little pain or thing will come in my elbow or my shoulder, but the next workout I'll be fine, and then it will never come out again. So that's why I was like, yo, this is just here. Whatever. I sleep like 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it'll be fine. It'll just go away. But it actually didn't even go away for like 2, 3 weeks. So I was like, oh fuck, let me just take this whole entire time off. But yo, a big part of that is like just training heavy, right?
Yeah.
Like week after week after week. I was doing that for what? Maybe July all the way to January. July all the way to January, I was progressing like PRs every single week
Okay.
on
Do you
all
deload?
lifts. No, never. That's what I'm saying. I never deloaded in like 8 months.
Mm, jeez. Okay. So you might actually look bigger after you finish this hiatus,
Hiatus.
hiatus.
Hiatus. This guy went full karate mode, yo. What the?
I was
That's
trying to sound all professional and shit.
hiatus.
Hiatus. There you go.
Hiatus. You need that dictionary app I have,
I
bro.
know, bro.
That teaches new words every day.
Hiatus. Hiatus. I remember I used to say vegetable, but it's vegetable, right? Or
Oh
like
shit.
I still sometimes call myself like saying emergency. Like it can't say it
Emer
as
oh, as emergency, right?
emergency. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
how everyone in your family pronounces it like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how you're
not
gonna
my
end up
sister,
pronouncing.
but
Yeah, yeah. No, that's tough, bro. But I'll probably start
it's tough,
training
bro.
again. No, it's tough, bro. If everyone around you like emergency and you're like emergency, and then it's like, bro, you are a part of your environment, right? If people around you don't know how to say it properly, you're gonna be fucked up too.
Basically, when you're under that Swiss bar, when your forearm started hurting, you're like emergency, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was like emergency. It was genuinely an emergency, bro. Oh my God, it was horrible. That's what I told Kegs. So I went to Kegs, right? I'm like, yo, Kegs, spot me. And he's like, why? Just ask someone else. I'm like, bro, I might have an
Yeah.
emergency. And he understood right away. And then he came and spot me. He on the other side of the gym.
Oh my God.
Only reason he spotted me is because I said the word emergency.
100%. Otherwise, I'm like, bro, fuck, ask someone else.
Yeah. Otherwise,
That's crazy.
bro, I've had some brutal spots before, bro. So that's why I just ask people I
Yeah.
know.
No, makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
I do that too.
it's a
Oh,
injury. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm saying like I think a month ago, like, bro, I'm struggling on the Swiss bar, and the bar
Yeah.
is moving like this, and the guy's like above me. I'm like, bro, fucking help me, bro. He's like, I'm like, yo, this shit's genuinely not like my wrists are twisting like this. They're
Yeah.
twerking. And like he didn't even help me. I was like, bro, this is fucked, bro.
You probably didn't say emergency.
Yeah,
You need a safe word.
Yeah, a safe word, bro.
safe word.
Safe word.
You should
Wow.
say before the spot starts. Say if I say emergency, pick that shit up.
If I say emergency, pick that shit up.
Yeah.
That would work, yo. That would work.
Or I
That
would
would
need to
100%
go
work.
if you don't pick it up, I would need to go hiatus.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
So
a long word, bro.
yeah, that's a long way. I can barely say it.
Emergency.
Yeah, that's why you gotta break it in two. Right? Emergency. Yo, you know what's funny about injuries? Now I'm sure you've been training for a minute, so you might notice certain things that may reoccur, or I don't know if they do or not. But I know for me, like I have this left shoulder thing, because my left hand in general, like I've had this skin thing on this hand, like these brown spots. People think it's like a bunch of bruises or some shit, or like I take steroids, but it's not. It's like this thing called morphe.
Hyperpigmentation.
Yeah, pretty much that, right? But they called it morphia, right? Back in high school. So they diagnosed. They did like a biopsy here. You see, this is a brown spot.
Oh, fuck is that?
So they took like a piece of the skin from my bicep right here,
I've
right?
never, I've never seen that.
I hide it, bro. It's my scar.
Bro, that's a fucking cover up, bro. That's where you inject your shit. Don't
Yeah,
lie.
that's what people say. So like my
Yeah, like,
left
oh, I
arm,
had this story.
you guys see these brown
They just
spots? You
Yeah,
see
I
that,
transform.
never
right?
even noticed you had that. Yeah.
Yeah, brown spots right here. So what this does is it tightens up my joints on my left hand. So my left hand gets like vascular and looks much bigger than my right sometimes. Right? So and then before when I used to like not be aware of this too much, I should do the same amount of work with both sides and I still do. But I notice over time like this hand, the grip is way shittier than this hand. This hand can be like full nice. This one like it gets like a little retarded sometimes. Like it doesn't fully like you see it on the side? Like it's like
Your
the
fist
fingers.
literally looks like an action figure.
Yeah, so like you
Your
see
fist
this
is
now?
like 10 times bigger than your wrist.
Yeah. So it's fucked. But basically what I'm saying is the left side, every time every time I push myself in training, I can start noticing my left side, like the rear delt shoulder area, start to get tight and lat area, everything starts getting hurt. Not hurt, but like it just feels harder in movements. So like every time I kind of take a reverse engineer a little bit and then I go back to higher reps. That's why I never really strength train. A lot of people ask. Is every time I do, like I know I used to do the bench program where my shoulder would just get fucked up. Because like this side cannot take about the same capacity at this side. Every time I push the envelope, this side is like, yo, fuck you. And the left side starts to kick in again. So like I stick within the higher rep range most of the time, but I notice it when it kicks in. So now like I've been able to work my way up to like a 5 to 7 rep range for like certain press movements. But like say like overhead dumbbell press. That shit, as I get like over, whatever, 90 or 95, the shoulder's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not coming in. So now I can read signs. Like it's like an engine light. And then I backtrack it a little bit and then I tweak the program a little bit faster. But
How
before
does
I
your
used to keep running it. Yeah.
how does your skin problem cause that?
I was gonna
Yo,
ask the
so
same thing.
it
I don't see
it
the dots connecting.
it tightens up the joints here. So if you like touch this forearm, like if you were here, this forearm is much stiffer than this one. Like this is like all loose, right?
Oh, like the
This,
skin is actually there's not as much
yeah,
fat.
yeah, oh, it is fat, but the whatever the morphia thing is, it tightens up the joints here, like this whole area. So like in high school, this fist wasn't even like how it's like I can actually close it. In high school, it was like this. I couldn't even do like these fingers wouldn't even fully close. It was fucking weird. I'm
Kegs,
telling you, I'm not making it up,
kegs,
yeah. Yeah.
kegs. Yo, kegs. Yo, wrote it.
Yo, and
Yo, wrote it. Wait, wrote it in high
Don't do
school.
it. Don't
Gets
do it.
into a
Don't
fight.
don't do it.
Wrote it's
Don't
like,
do
yo, let's
it.
fight. Yo, square up. You gotta cast a spell on motherfucker, bro.
and you know how I got this apparently? So apparently this was like it's one of the most rare skin things, and they were doing a bunch of tests on me. I got like an MRI. I went to like this neuro
Yeah.
doctor. He did like fucking everything from here, and like finally the skin doctor was like, "Yo, this is with this morphia thing," and he's like, "It's really really rare." And I went and Googled shit, right? I'm like, "Yo, fuck is this, right?" And it was like only I think in the Middle East, women who wear hijabs, they don't get sunlight. They're the only ones who get something like this, and on their back and legs, never even on their arms. So I kind of related in my head. I used to play a lot of video game, like RuneScape all the time, all covered up and never get any sunlight. And I was like, because that could be the reason, but I don't know if that was the actual reason. They didn't tell me it was. But in my head, I'm like, yo, it's because I played RuneScape. So I quit RuneScape. But yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
I've never even noticed that.
Yeah. I don't really like let it like do anything in terms of define the training shit. But I do notice my left rear delt and shoulder, it kicks in. And it has been for a long time because of that area. But I haven't really like it hasn't really affected anything training wise. But the point I was getting to is like now I can notice when certain injuries start to or like certain pains and niggles start to come in. Fuck.
Yeah, loves that word, bro.
You're right
That's
before
a
I said it,
crazy
I
word.
started. Yeah,
Do you say that because backs?
Yeah, I
yeah.
think Bax used that one.
It's
Nah,
like in his
it's a
it's in his
UK thing. It's
it's
a
in
UK thing.
check-in it's a check-in form, bro. Like I was
Yeah.
training. So training with a few niggles.
Bro, it's a UK thing. Like all these UK guys say it.
That makes
Like
sense. Yeah.
James, all those guys, even JP,
Yeah,
AJ
yeah.
says all those things. Kuba. I
Yeah.
always
But
I always hear these guys say it. Pains and niggles.
yeah. But anyways, I guess you become more aware, right? Over time. Like certain things are creeping up.
Yeah. And a lot of times you figure out like what it is if you do the same thing over and over. That's
Yeah.
actually one thing. It's like, but if you're constantly changing your program up, you have literally no idea where this pain's coming from.
Yeah.
So like for me, well, I never did a bar preacher curl before. I never did it at Olympia or anything. I always did
Mm.
single arm dumbbell, and then I started doing it at Freebird. And bro, my elbows started to get fucked, and now I'm not going to use that machine at all.
Yeah. Bro,
Cause
my
I,
elbows have felt the best when I do the single arm dumbbell preacher curl.
yeah,
Feels so good.
well, I don't do that because bro, my arm day just gets so
Yeah,
boring, bro.
makes
Because I do
sense.
single arm dumbbell, single arm tricep extension, single arm, single arm incline cable curl, single
Yeah.
arm overhead tricep extension, hammer curls, dips. Like, bro, like your workouts but get so long and it's so boring and
Yeah.
monotonous.
No worries.
Training one
Well,
arm at a time.
just let us know when you're doing arms, yeah. Bring the whole crew.
I
We'll all
gotta,
talk.
I can't say anything.
Yeah.
You could read my mind. I'm
Okay.
about to say something.
That's all good. But yeah, don't change your training up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change it up, obviously, if something hurts.
Kags, what are you saying with training? I don't know you're doing powerlifting. No, you've been doing powerlifting. Your comp is getting closer. How's that going?
So
6 weeks done. 6 weeks up. Wow. We just wrapped up RP 9 sets of 5 for bench, squat, and deadlift. So
Damn.
a little bit of a hectic week. I think next week I have a deload, and then probably start peaking towards the lift, peaking towards the comp after that. So we've done the. I remember when we did that one peak together,
Yeah.
but we never did like squat bench deadlift on the same day, right? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm interested. To see. I've never done that on the same day either. I
Yeah.
think most I've ever done is squat and bench on the same day, or like deadlift and bench on the same day.
Yeah.
So now I have to like introduce SBD on the same day, get ready for that. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fucking interested to see how that's gonna work. But like, yo, switching to powerlifting training, I think working with Stu, like everything is very like bare bones. Like exercise, about like 6 exercises. Not gonna say it doesn't take that much time because you have to rest and shit between like all the squats or whatnot. Like you guys have
Yeah.
seen all the powerlifter memes or like sitting, sleeping between sets, eating the gummy worm and shit.
Yeah.
I think when you go to Freebird and you just fucking talk to other people, it'll automatically happen anyways.
Yeah.
But it's been good. Training has been fun. And then like, bro, the way like Stu does this training, it's just like just kind of brute forcing it. Like
Yeah.
superset, 4 sets of fucking lat pull down with rows, like cable rows. It's like
Yeah.
4 sets is back to forth. It just feels like I was fucking training way back, like just like bare volume, sending
Crazy.
it pretty much every single time. So it's been fun. Trying to see how it plays out.
That's fun, yo. Yo, Manraj, you should do a yo, where's the comp?
Bell River. It's near
I'm
Windsor.
gonna join and smoke you, Kegs.
What?
Manraj, we'll drive down, yeah.
I'm gonna join and smoke you.
We'll drive down and we'll be cheerleaders for Kags.
Yeah, I'll come. I got nothing to do, bro. I'm probably still won't be working out by then. I
We'll
got
make
nothing.
sure no emergency takes place. You know?
Yeah,
We'll be the saviors.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Windsor, eh?
Where
We
is it?
should
Windsor?
near Windsor. I think it's like
Oh hell
45
no,
minutes
I
or
ain't
hour
coming,
from
bro.
Windsor.
Windsor, God, I thought it was
That's
like in
pretty far, bro.
Burlington. Holy
Nah,
shit, Windsor. Yo, we should
all
go
those
to
other
the
those
States.
meets fill up so fast.
Yeah, we should go States after. That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
go get some like good food, yeah.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A? Actually, no, Chick-fil-A is
This
here.
You should go to
guy's
the casino, start
vegetarian, bro. What do you
gambling,
mean?
bro.
Good food.
Bro, I could get Subway and that's considered good food. Just food, bro. Whatever you guys like. I'm not a food person. Kegs, don't even make that face. You eat what's that called? Laziz? Bro, you drink sauce. Don't even say anything.
Bro,
You
Laziz, you
literally
can't
drink
make at
sauce.
Laziz, you can't make at home. Subway, I don't understand people who pay for Subway, or like unless like who consistently pay for Subway, because like yo, if you want a sandwich, just make a fucking sandwich at home. If you're like on the run, I
Bro,
get it, but it's like I can't make Laziz at home, bro. I can't make that sauce.
you
I can't make
literally
whatever
drink
thing.
sauce, bro. When I see the picture, it's literally sauce. You know when you go to a foreign country and you get sick, bro? That's what it looks like.
Runs through my veins.
What? What was that?
It's like the garlic sauce runs through the veins. That's what fuels the PRs and pumps, bro.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
I
how
can
you.
speak from experience. I know what getting sick in foreign countries feels like multiple times. It doesn't look like that. It's more bad. Have you guys been sick when you guys travel?
No, not really. Sometimes.
Wow. What about you, Ronan?
I
You in
haven't.
India, you get fucked?
No, I've been
Ron
pretty
is from
chill.
India, right?
Yeah.
You still get sick when you go back?
I don't get sick. I have like a couple emergencies, but I don't really like too sick. Like it's pretty chill, yo.
Yeah.
I guess I only thing I don't in India the stickiness. I get mad fucking hot,
Yeah,
right?
that's
And then
everywhere, bro.
that I don't know if I get like sick because of that or I'm just like, yo, fuck, I just want to go back home to like normal weather. But I don't really the food and stuff I'm pretty chill with, yo. Because like every time I go, my Nanaji lives in Bombay, so he gets up in the morning at like 6 a.m. and this guy like he rubs oil everywhere, and then he does this like his fucking full body workout routine with body weight, does all these fucking motions. So like just for fun, I join him every time, and I feel like that sets us up nice for the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone else is
God,
sleeping and
yeah.
shit. But
The
it's
food,
pretty sick.
bro. The food there is wild, bro. Like I don't eat food from like other people.
Yeah,
Like if Kegs, have I told you this? Like
I
I have
think
this
you did.
weird food phobia. Like bro, if I go to like my cousin's house and they made food, like I won't even touch it. And bro, I see these Indians. You guys have seen those Indian street videos, right? The food, bro,
yeah.
that looks fried, bro. I don't know how the fuck people eat that shit.
Right.
I've left the country twice. No, three times. Twice I've been hospitalized for
What the
like
fuck?
just because of the food or
Food
whatever that
poisoning,
may be.
like
You're
the
too
hygiene in it,
Canadian.
right?
Dominican, we went like on this like so you go to the resort and I know I
Yeah,
could leave and like go on like a they take you to like a different island or whatever or like go to this
yeah.
restaurant
An excursion.
excursion. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we went to that, had one of the foods. Next day, bro, I didn't know it was possible to vomit and shit at the same time until that day.
What the fuck?
It was
That's
fucked.
crazy.
I was dying, and then they had to call the ambulance, take me to the hospital. And then when I went to Sri Lanka and India last year,
Yeah,
when we went to India,
yeah.
clap. 2 days in, clap. Sri Lanka, bro, we were in Sri Lanka for 3 weeks. I was chilling. 2 days into India, I
Crazy.
ended up in a hospital. Fucking like they like injected me, like knocked out, and I had to get on a plane like right off the hospital bed. I had to get on the plane to go back to home. But yeah, both those times my stomach does not agree with me. But still, I still eat the foods. It's good.
Yeah. You think it's because you're also like a foodie, so like you want to try everything you eat, like you when you go places, like you go a little extra mile to like I'm gonna try this because I'm in India
Oh,
now.
never try that.
Um, I
Like,
don't think I ate food that was super crazy. Like I
okay,
will.
okay,
I
yeah,
have no problem doing it. And if
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the consequences, it is what it is. I gotta deal with
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm not mad about it.
yeah,
Um, but I don't think that's what caused it because everyone else got sick and they didn't think shit too. But obviously, no one got clapped as much as me because I probably
yeah,
went out. Like we went to Sri Lanka, they had like crabs and shit on a stick. Like
crazy,
What the
real shit.
fuck?
I just like fucking ate it. Like, this is sick. But, like you don't get
crazy,
this back home. So
wild. Yeah, yeah, because like I know when I go, like I'll have like a bite of like foods, and then I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna stick to my like butter chicken and rice. Like even in India, like I don't even like I'll have like whatever the authentic dish of that place is, and then I'll like have a little bit, and I'll be like, oh, that was nice, tastes pretty good. but I still want to like eat food I kind of like more. And I just stick with it because I know it's kind of safe too. I'm like, yo, I'll enjoy more if I like feel good all the time. So I kind of take, but again, it's good to experience foods. So that's what I'm trying to get better at. But
I'll eat anything,
yeah, I know.
literally.
Yo, actually, quick question. I wrote this down. I don't want to interrupt you, but Manraj, since your time is like off right now, you're on hiatus. How does your diet look like?
I'm just eating the same thing, yeah.
But do you like lower calories from like your bulk?
No, it's
Really?
only, it's only like 1 week, bro.
Yeah, but you said like 2 decades. What if it's more than 1 week?
Yeah, but here's the problem. If I lower my calories, I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill my appetite. And
Okay.
then when I start training again, I'm not gonna feel like eating. I'm not gonna eat. Because I don't
Okay.
have a big appetite. I don't enjoy eating, right? So that's why I'm just keeping it the same.
So is your appetite good right now when you're sitting at home and still eating?
Yeah, I'm still walking like 12, 13,000 steps.
Oh, fire.
I'm still walking like I'm walking less actually. Like when I'm training in the gym, bro, I hit like 15, 16,000 steps a day.
Really? Oh,
Or I'm constantly walking. I never sit down.
actually,
Even even when I eat like bread or like whatever, like Rice Krispie cereal or whatever, but I
yeah.
literally walk around in my kitchen.
While eating.
Yeah, while eating. I'll get those steps in, yeah? Make it efficient.
Damn. I
Yeah.
don't do
Even
that.
when
Yeah.
I'm eating like Greek yogurt, I'll literally like eat the Greek yogurt. I'll be like on my phone, walking around in my kitchen. Or if I'm talking to my mom, I'll be walking around in my kitchen circles. And I'll talk to my mom. I
That's
never sit, bro. I never sit. I never sit. Other than like maybe a call like this, or if I'm doing something else, like I have to be sitting down or like showing
yeah.
something on my laptop, then I sit. But otherwise, no. Even in the gym, bro, in between my sets, I'm always walking back and forth. I never sit.
Is that always
Maybe
been?
that's why your calves are broken. Too much
Yeah,
stress.
Maybe.
maybe. Is that
It
something
is
you do
straight.
intentionally just to get steps in, or is that something like a long time?
Yeah. To get steps,
Okay,
yo. To get steps in.
I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because if I didn't have a step goal, I'll just sit like 12 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
And just fucking like keep working. But the thing is, I also have like back issues, so I know that's a large portion of that's from sitting.
Mm,
So I try to limit that.
I
And
got
then
you.
also, bro, when you're walking around that much, you could literally eat like shit, bro, if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
And your calories are so high, you're so strong in the gym. So that's why I walk around that much. Because I don't do any actual cardio, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe maybe I'll do like 2 minutes walking on a treadmill at
Wow.
most.
Crazy, bro.
At
Wild.
most.
The other day I sprinted. I did
Why
bro, it
would
was
you do
like,
that?
yo, I was just I felt like running. It was so weird. You know, something like
Just trying to hurt
so,
yourself.
so much calories in your system, you just feel like doing shit. So I did on speed 8.5, ran all out. I was trying to go to 12, it was too fast, so just 8.5.
You'll be going flying off the
Yeah, I would
treadmill,
have
bro.
that would have been jokes, yeah. I did 8.5 and I ran for like a minute, and then I did like 90 seconds at like 4, and I did another minute, and then 90 seconds, another minute, 90 seconds, and then I just like walked for 5 more minutes, and that's it.
Bro, you know what would be a jokes video? I just thought of it.
Yeah,
We should have like, you know how they have those challenge videos? We should
yeah.
do it sprinting on the treadmill.
Oh my God, bro.
Like
Oh,
people
if
sprinting on the treadmill, bro.
Who can last the longest?
Yeah, like two bodybuilders who could sprint the longest.
Yo, that'd be jokes.
Or like who could sprint the fastest.
Bro, after like the first 10 seconds, I was like, holy fuck, my heart. Even just 10 seconds, I was like, yo, shit, my heart needs work. So that's why I did more rounds. But
someone should challenge the Freebird guys on that.
oh shit.
That would be it's like what lift
That
you
would
want to
be a
beat me in
fuck
the treadmill.
the treadmill sprinting.
Imagine. Yeah, that'd be a
Yo,
jokes
that'd actually be
video.
sick.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
that
run that.
huh?
We should run that.
Should have done
Of
that.
course,
No,
someone's for
no
sure
pun
gonna get hurt.
intended. Yeah.
So
For
Why?
what,
sure.
bro?
It's gonna be for the video though.
We sprinting at like 10, 11 speed, bro.
Yeah, but you're not using your legs. Like in your workouts, fuck it, right? Just, just
What?
What?
What? That's a
Did you
fucking
just say?
clip, bro. What the fuck did you just say?
I'm at like if your legs get hurt, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get jacked upper bodies, right? Actually, CAGs, you're doing powerlifting, so
Forgot it.
okay, we
Yeah,
should do
someone would
sprinting
actually
again.
genuinely get hurt. I think so.
Why?
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Bro, you think sprinting at 10 speed on a treadmill for like 20 seconds?
We should sprint
How can I
outside.
get That's after, okay, that's after like 8 intervals. So sprint at 2, That's not sprinting. Walk, walk, and then
I play
sprint at
basketball
3,
once a week. I think you
4.
guys would get
I'll
cut.
take
I
your
think I'd
ankles,
be
bro.
okay.
At 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bro, that'll be crazy.
I want to see Manraj play basketball.
Oh, I'll take Kegs' ankles. I swear to God. I haven't played in 2 years,
I
bro.
can just see him dribbling in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, Manraj is a baller, bro. Look at him.
Yo, I won't lie, bro. I'm pretty good at sports. I won't lie. I won't lie. I
I
don't
can
play
see that.
I don't play often, but once I like get in the routine of it,
Yeah,
like
the athletic ability is there.
the skill just kind of like goes up quick.
What position do you play?
In basketball,
Yeah.
I didn't play like positions. I just played pickup. I played hockey. Like growing
Oh,
up,
yeah,
I
you
didn't
played
play
hockey.
basketball. I just
Okay.
played pickup basketball. I didn't play
Okay.
anything like that.
Nice.
Yo, Kegs, we should do it, yo. $100, $100 a game. Game of 11.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Let's do 500 then. You're that confident? Let's do 500. Let's do 500. We'll make this in a video, bro. We'll make this a
We'll do
YouTube
it.
video.
We'll make a video.
We should go to a
500.
school.
People in the, have you seen those videos of people in the hood? They got like 100 bills. They just throw it on the court. They throw it on the court. We'll have a dice game.
Throw
And
the shoes on. Throw the car keys on.
yeah,
Rashing it
yeah, yeah.
off.
We'll rip one, yo. In the summer, we'll make a video out of it. 500, 500.
I'll join if there's no fouls.
No fouls.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking
We're
bash
not
everyone.
intentionally gonna foul each other.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if
Rhoda's
it
gonna be
happens.
playing. Rhoda's gonna be playing. We're gonna go for a layup. He's gonna be like this. Punch you in the face.
Bro, in first year university, bro, I used to clothesline everybody. I used to have my hands like this playing defense. People used to run. He's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? You can't have your arms up like this. I was like, yo, my bad. I remember this white guy, bro, with my kara right here.
We
Bro,
fucked him up.
we fucked him up. I got banned almost, but I took it off, so.
Yeah, bro. I almost when I used to play road hockey here on my street.
Yeah.
You know how you get those composite sticks, like those sticks that are made for ice hockey?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People have them on the street, so it gets
Yeah.
chipped. It's like made out of fiberglass, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The front of my blade was chipped, so I took a backhand shot like this, and
Oh,
the
shit.
stick went up, bro, and it hit the kid right here, like
Yeah.
half an inch underneath his eye. Bro, the
Fuck.
fiberglass went into his fucking like skin over here.
Hey, hey.
Oh, bro, this guy almost lost his eyesight. It
Holy
was
fuck.
fucked, bro. It was so fucked. Almost ruined this guy's entire life.
Did you get banned from hockey or it was
No,
fine?
it was road hockey. I would have turned this guy into a pirate, bro. He would have had to walk around
That's
like this.
crazy. I did the same
That's
thing to a
like,
kid. Actually, my landlord's kid. I I did the, I did the same thing, but I did it in his teeth. He lost two of his teeth got broken. It was pretty fucked. I was like, yo, like that was my first year from India in Canada. I was playing road hockey, and I was like, everything was cricket, right? So I was trying to slap shot it. I was trying to slap shot the hockey stick, and I went like this, fucking try to bang it, but
yeah,
then he was right behind me, and he's like, yo, bro, why you bring it all the way up there? I was like,
yeah.
yo, slap shot. But then we had to end the game. My
That's
neighbor's his dog's name was Buddy, and that guy, I just only remember him by his dog's name because the funniest dog's name, Buddy, right? And in the garage, bro, that guy had like 20 sticks, like hockey, the white guy, typical white guy,
yeah,
two nets, and like equipment for everybody.
yeah,
He used to
yeah.
just used to be like, yo, reach. So
I used to have the same shit, bro. I
My first hockey stick came from my white neighbor. He's like, here. I'm like, that's sick. But I think I don't have it anymore. It's getting mad nice. He didn't have kids. He just gave me a hockey stick. Like, what the fuck do I do with this?
that's right. Literally, bro, hockey is the worst, bro. Playing it, I literally like one side of my face. I don't even know which side it is. It's like all covered in scars, bro. Like from hockey. Like I
jeez,
think over here. I don't know. Like literally right here is my childhood best friend. His tooth mark, bro.
what the fuck?
So
How
like the
did that?
ball was literally. Oh wow, I literally have a hockey ball right here. So literally the ball was in the middle right here, and we're both running to get the ball. This
Yeah,
guy trips and his mouth is open, and I was shorter than him, and his
fuck.
fucking tooth hit me right over here.
Oh my
And the
God.
whole cheek was like swollen.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That
So
was that was good, man. Back in like grade 5, we used to play like something used to be happening after like 4 or 5 p.m. every day.
on the
Either
street
soccer
every
on
day.
the field or like cricket on the driveway or like hockey on the road. Like
Yeah.
there was just something going on. And then grade 7 and 8 hit me, and then fucking RuneScape
What is like RuneScape?
ruined my life. But before that, it was fucking so much sports, man. That should be fun.
Even Bro, even yeah, I didn't even play. But yo, I used to play those games at night though. I used to play outside
Yeah,
like throughout the day, but at
yeah,
night I used to play COD and all that stuff. Yeah, those are good days, yo.
days, yeah. That
No,
made movement so easy. Now you're like you have to get your steps in, right? You have to
I
walk
know,
around.
bro. Shit is whack.
Yeah,
Shit
it's
is
like
whack.
that's the best form of actually cardio. It's like if you can find a sport and you like that sport, the best thing you can do is do that. Cause you get other benefits too. Like you play with friends, you have fun, a couple smiles and shit, and then you actually probably end up exerting more calories
Oh,
playing
easily,
like
bro.
ball or like a sport than like on the treadmill or inclined treadmill, right? And you have
Easily.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Bro, bro,
Just
I'd literally play sports all day long every day. And bro, my diet was so shit. It was
Yeah.
so bad, bro. Like Pop-Tarts, Coke, this and that. Fucking shredded year round. Just
Yeah.
burn off all the calories.
Wild.
do you guys notice when you played hockey, Manraj, did you gain weight while you played hockey?
Never.
So no, like when you started lifting, was that during hockey or was that after?
No. It's after.
Was that after?
No.
I was gonna say, like, if you guys
The
are gaining weight when you're playing sports, do you notice the difference when you're
no.
bigger compared to when you're smaller?
The bro, the day I started the first day I went to the gym, this is like May 2nd, 2015. I still remember this day. The first day I went to the gym, I literally stopped playing hockey forever. Ice hockey. I literally didn't play again. I haven't played ice hockey since that day. Yeah.
Why?
I put Oh, it's horrible, man. I played in a couple like pickup hockey tournaments, like ball hockey.
Yeah.
Your joints, your muscles are all tight, right? You're like so big and stocky. You're like running around like a Oompa Loompa, bro. Like you can't play properly.
What do you
I
mean?
guess.
Like all these guys that have a lot of like all these guys that are really good at sports, like they don't actually have a lot of muscle. They're like they have good like lean muscle mass, maybe a little bit, but they're just like skinny guys that are super fucking athletic.
You don't think it's because you don't play ball hockey that often? Like, if you play like a tournament every like, how often do you play? Like every other year? Like years in
Oh, the last
between,
time
right?
I played ball
Yeah,
hockey, bro,
yeah.
2017 in the tournament.
I feel like you can lift and be strong and still play sports and like not feel like shit when you're doing that.
Yo, you could do both. Don't get me wrong. I literally had this conversation with someone yesterday or day before yesterday in DMs, right? This guy's like, bro, I'm gonna start power building, right? And he's like, I want to have the best physique and I want to be as strong as fuck. And I told him, I'm like, bro, in my opinion, you can't do both. You could do both and you'll be okay, right? But why would you want to be okay at two things? Like the average person can be that, right? Be a genetic specimen in like one or the other. I told him, bro, if you chase two rabbits, you'll never catch any of them. Right? So that's why when I was like, yo, hockey, whatever, it was good. It was a fun chapter in my life. Like it's over. Now I'm gonna do this whole weightlifting thing. And I'm gonna do this whole weightlifting thing until like 32, 33. And bro, as soon as I hit 33, I'll just drop weights and I'll just move on to something else in my life.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah. Easily. I guarantee it, bro.
Do you get people like ask us like, hey bro, like I want to be functional, like I want to be athletic, I want to be like I had a actually conversation I was telling you guys with Bax, and this is what I was asking him because like yeah, some people asking is like, hey bro, how can we be athletic and mobile everywhere, like joints feel good, but also get jacked, get bigger, and be able to run, be able to jump, be able to like lift heavy things all at once, right? Do you guys get people like that? Because that's what people perceive as like functional, right?
No.
I get a I do programming for one of my clients. He does MMA,
Yeah,
so we're doing strength stuff.
that
We
makes
do
sense.
plyos and stuff too. I have a
Yeah,
couple runners, so it's like managing load, doing a little bit of low intensity plyos for stuff like that. So it's
yeah,
like I think the guys I have like they want to look good for sure, but it's also like managing their main sport as well.
that makes
Um,
sense.
so I'll be able to that.
That
But
that
it's
makes
definitely
sense.
different from like
Yeah,
just like hypertrophy building stuff. Like obviously you can have stuff like that in there, but like it goes back to what Manraj said. Like you're not going to be the best at both things.
yeah,
And I think for them, it's like they lift because they want to look good and they can still get that done, but their sport is still important to them. So that's what I would say.
yeah.
Yo,
I
you know what's really interesting with that? If they were just like really dominant in their sport, like bro, you would look good. Like yo, from skating, like for example, from skating, right? When I played ice hockey, Bro, my glutes and quads literally were so developed, bro. And I did no weight training, but it's just from skating, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
even
that's when you were a kid and you had a lot of time to dedicate, right? Like these are like fucking adults who like job your shit. Like I'm sure that
if
like they don't really care about fucking spending that much time and thing. It's more like recreation.
yeah, I don't know. Bro, for me, I don't want to play anything for fun. I want to play to like beat other people and be competitive and be like the best I possibly can be. So like if people want to play for fun, then yo, that's different, right? Like I have a
Yeah,
couple people that enjoy playing ball. They don't even do cardio. They do their workouts and they go play ball for an hour. And that's their cardio.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
that makes. I honestly think there's another like secondary benefit to like having some other pursuit on the side. Even like I think I learned this from Charn and Mike at Project Rice. There used to be so many, obviously the different calisthenics movements, right? There's like the L sit, the muscle up. There's a different levels to it. And what I found cool, and I took this from them, and some clients they need something like exciting to do or like something to work towards. Because sometimes hypertrophy, you can tell them it's like, hey, yeah, like you do this, eat this much surplus, you will gain muscle, you will look jacked, right? But they still need something to look forward to and work towards something. So that's where like having some sort of skill to work towards, or like if they're playing a sport, or like that's why honestly I'm trying to do some running. I just want to like I've never always been scared of running, right? So not scared, but like always been shit at running. So I'm trying to get better at running, and it's something like a nice pursuit. Or like some people want to maybe get the power building thing, might be like I want to get really good at like a deadlift and a bench, right? So that's something you can see some consistent feedback on. Because hypertrophy, as you guys obviously know, fucking mad tedious, right? And it takes much longer than people actually think. And we know that, but a lot of people like need something to work towards. And I think it makes it more fun, right? Because the hypertrophy thing is gonna just take a minute, right? It's gonna take a while. So having something else that is not taking too much of your focus, like maybe like 10 minutes start of the workout, like skill work per se, right? But then you can see a little bit more, oh, I can jump a little bit higher, or I can control this step down a little bit better. I can, like feel more explosive, whatever it is. I can almost get into this L set position. It's like, okay, cool. Like, that's your progression. And then that gets you kind of keep going and then you do the hypertrophy work afterwards. So I think there's a nice little benefit on that end too. So, always, if someone wants to pursue other shit, it's totally, I
Yeah.
think it's cool. Yeah.
No, I think it's good. The only I should have gave more context. The only reason I
Yeah.
told that guy not to do it is because he's
Yeah.
competed in bodybuilding shows before.
I got you. That
So
makes
I'm
sense.
like, bro, you've already like built this physique for this.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes no
If you
sense.
want to be competitive in bodybuilding, like, why are you gonna do power building, right? You're only like you're just setting yourself up for failure, in my opinion. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's not like, bro, sometimes people out there like, because if you watch some of these old school bodybuilders or like people who were at the top of the game, FBB Pro, whatever, they relate to a lot of like barbell movements as like density work, right? That's how you get thicker. That's how you get massive. So some people relate that to like, oh, I got to do power building. I got to get really good at barbell lifts. But if they just kind of, and maybe they do, maybe we haven't, I don't know if you've ever been like really, really strong on barbell lifts. I've never really been too strong on, yeah, not too strong on any of the lifts, but I obviously put on decent size without it, right? So it's possible. But again, this is more like, yo, what if I did the barbell lifts? How else would I look now? Maybe I'll look more dense, right? We don't know. So it's always worth a shot, right? But based on what we know, based on the knowledge and experience, usually people's joints and people don't spend enough time in terms of learning the movement. I think we talked about skill a minute ago, right? In training, people don't take time to learn the movement. So then that bodybuilder guy is like, yo, you're gonna waste all this time relearning these movements when you can just keep leveling up your physique, right? So
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, cool. Yo, one question for Kags. Powerlifting wise, does it change your nutrition at all? Like, do you change nutrition based on like squat day, bench day, or is it RP 9 week and as deload week, or like high
Uh,
volume training?
just trading days, calories are higher, and then just because like it's more of a gaining phase right now, so off day calories it's a little bit less than maintenance.
Okay.
Um, and then training days it's a lot higher than. So just like make sure you eat. Other
Make
than
sure you.
that, I haven't really. Stu hasn't really told me anything. I
Okay.
haven't felt anything too crazy. Just make sure protein is high. Carbs before training.
Yeah.
Ensure carbs, salt. That's about it.
What's
But
your weight class? 83?
it'll be 82.
83?
I'm
What?
sitting at like 170 right now, but I'll be at 82. Yeah. I don't think I'll get all the way up to the top. I won't max out 83 by the time comp comes. Cause like, I don't really care too much about the numbers for this one. I want to see what the fuck competing is like, see what standards are like. And then, like, yo, my goal for going forward is I want to try and get to 200 pounds. I've never been that heavy before. I've never been over 185 pounds before. So just slowly bulk up, get to
You'll
those.
you'll be invincible, bro. At
Juicy.
200, you'll be invincible.
Crazy.
I'm gonna be walking around like this.
Yo,
I
bro.
can't wait to play. I can't wait to play ball then. That's what I'm
Yeah.
excited for.
I don't know. But yo, me at like 200, I feel literally invincible. Like, bro, my strength is always progressing week after week. I'm never tired. Like workouts are always good. Like it's crazy. But maybe it'll be different for you because you're a little bit taller, right? You're 5'10"?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 200 would be good, yo. It'd be good. That would be fucking good. Wait.
That'd
Plus
be sick to see. Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
be eating so much food, bro.
So
Yeah.
That'd be fun to see. Cags at 200. Holy fuck.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I think
Jeez.
I've like charted it out. It's like next early next year, March, is when I should get to 200 if I like slowly go up like a give or take half a pound to a pound. So that's where it is.
No, it'll be good, yo. It'll be good.
Jeez.
Plus, on top of that, you'll be doing like your own thing. You'll feel invincible, bro. Like by your own thing, I mean like you won't be working at power strength together or strength now or what is it called?
Yeah, classified information, but we're good.
What?
Actually, no, it's not. It won't be classified by the time this podcast comes out. I'm leaving, taking my talent to South Beach.
Yeah. No, it'll be good, yo. If you
No, we
especially if
good.
you sleep a lot, like it'll be fucking crazy, bro. You'll literally PR every single week. And
I'm so excited to
you
eat
won't
so much.
even feel like you're trying.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Is the goal to get up to that weight powerlifting? Or do you want to?
I'll probably compete like at I think it'll be 93 kg.
That'd be
Um,
fire.
God
probably
damn.
compete there once, but I don't know how competitive. I think I was talking to Stu, and he's like, "Bro, for your height, you should probably be around this. 83 is too light because everyone that's competitive at 83 is like
Yeah,
5'6" or
5'6".
5'7".
Yeah, I was about to say like
I'm like,
5'6",
what the
yeah.
fuck?
They're
Yeah.
I'm like,
short.
that's fuck. So I'd have to fill out my frame.
Holy shit. That should be
We'll see how it
fun.
goes.
What's
Powerlifting
your
thing is something I want to do for like maybe like 3, 4 years. We'll see. But
yeah.
before I turn 30, I want to dunk a basketball. So that's the next avenue.
Ask too, yo. He'll make you dunk a basketball too.
While
Ask
I'm
him.
powerlifting?
Yeah, ask him. I'm curious. I want to see. What if he can make you do that?
Oh, you have the height
Nah,
for
but
it.
that's I don't know if I'd want to chase 2 stones or chase 2 birds there.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's gonna be like 10 minutes or 5 minutes of work of like a workout. Like it's not gonna take all your resources.
I've done like vertical training before. You guys
Yeah.
know Paul Fabrics, PJF Performance? He does he works with a lot of NBA players. James
Okay.
Harden's one of them. So I was on his program in 2022. I was doing like
Okay.
a strength and conditioning course. So I was learning a
Yeah.
lot about like plyos and stuff. And I was taking this guy's I was doing one of his programs, so learning a
Yeah.
lot about like plyos and stuff. Dude, the training is completely different.
Okay. Makes sense.
Like loads, everything is below like 60%.
Yeah.
There's like zero like heavy lifting. Some of the
Yeah.
accessories, but even then, everything is very like fast paced, and it's more of a skill too when it comes to jumping and stuff
More
like that.
it's more
So that's
explosive,
another
right?
thing I should learn. Way more
I was
expensive. Like
Yeah.
you're
I was
doing
talking.
band jumps and shit.
Yeah.
People are looking at you crazy.
I was
Like you're
talking
holding
to.
you're holding the band by the top of the
And
power
you
rack, right? And
fucking
you're fucking
fly.
flying up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
To like train your Achilles and everything, right?
I remember
It's
at
crazy.
That shit.
Project Rise, I got an opportunity just to train like these 16-year-old kid tennis players, right? And they were like, "Yeah, by the way, Rounit, you're gonna do strength and conditioning for them." I was like, "The fuck, bro? I've been doing bicep curls." So like I went and like obviously asked backs and like a bunch of people, and like it's cool. This is how the breakdown is. Like I'm gonna have movements that like help you absorb force, then movements that help you produce force, then movements that like help you change direction. And if you just break it down to those three things, it actually becomes pretty like straightforward. And what I did for them was like I just kind of had it to like 10 minutes at the start of the workout were like power or like skill work 4 days a week. And then we went to like some strength. And then we just did hypertrophy. And since we're like boys, like arms every single time. So I added my own touch to it. But literally, bro, 4 days, I just added like the first day we just did two movements that were like more absorbing force, like a single leg step down, maybe, right? Something like that, slow, or like a seated broad jump, some shit like that. And then on the next day, we would do like a pin barbell squat or like a trap bar. And then like the last day would something change in direction. But it was pretty sick, yo. I was like, holy fuck, yo. I tried some of it. I was like, yo, fuck, man, I'm so slow. But it's it's interesting how it works. Like it's not that complicated when you break it down, and it doesn't take as much time, but it takes a lot of intense effort. So like the rep ranges and everything was fucking like there's 2 sets of like 5, but this shit was like hard shit, you know? So it's pretty sick. It's like different type of training. But
Even weight, you want to be like as light as possible, right? Because you can be like
yeah,
not as light as possible, but you want to be lighter, so you're
yeah.
able to move around a lot more.
The cool thing
Yeah,
about
you need
that
to be
was
a lot later.
Yeah.
yeah. The cool thing about that, I started including some of that for some of my like in-person guys because they started enjoying that shit too. So like that added like fun and there was like a warm-up, but also like they're learning some sort of skill. Um, Now thinking
Mhm.
about it, I should probably go back to doing some of that. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Now
But
I'm
yo,
just
because at our height, Ronan, we're like 5'8". We should be like what, maybe 160, like
yeah,
year round. Like we
yeah,
shouldn't even be pushing like 180, 190.
yeah.
I'm
That's
fucking
true.
200, bro.
That's crazy. You're
Right?
5'8"?
Yeah, bro. I'm 5'8". I'm probably 5'8" and a half, bro. On a
Yeah, I
good
think
day
you're
when all the stars line up, 5'8" and a half.
yeah. I think you're a little taller than me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I'm 170 right now, 173,
What's the highest you've ever pushed up to?
195-ish. Yeah.
When were you 195?
Last June. I was last June, yeah, last June-ish, I was 195.
How long were you there for?
There for like, 2-ish months.
Did you feel good? Like your strength is good?
I felt good, but I started feeling a little sluggish. Like I
Hmm.
started feeling fluffy. It's because my like body, the way actually the one thing you said, you walk around a lot. That makes maybe I don't know if that makes a difference at all, but I carry a lot of body fat on the stomach area whenever I do get into the higher weight zone.
Hmm.
So I was like, yo, this is getting a little too rowdy, and then it cut down. It felt pretty good. But yeah, I was trying to push 200. When I got to like the whatever point, I was like, yo, this I don't even know if it's another 5 pounds is worth it. I'm just gonna keep getting fatter because I wasn't getting like bigger. I was just getting fatter. That's what I found. But maybe everyone's body carries weight differently, right? So this is a weird podcast to direct. Yeah, there's no
Do you think there's a point where if you get like you have so much body fat in you, you just can't gain muscle?
for sure.
Like say you've been bulking for a long period of time, or like
Yeah.
I think if
Yo,
you're like, bro,
I,
you know when you're fat, right? Like,
yeah,
like you know when you're fat and shit kind of
yeah,
goes overboard. As soon as that happens, then you're like, oh shit, yo, I gotta cut down.
yeah. I've done this now, so like there's more planning behind shit. Even though most of the time it's not needed, like like deloads and that kind of stuff, especially with hypertrophy training. Like people's life is gonna deload for them, like eventually, right? But the way I like structuring it now is 16 to 20 weeks max of like a crazy bulk, but then doing like a 3 to 6 week like hard cut just to get the body a little bit more, a little break, and then keep continuing the bulk after that. Or like go to that bulk point and then hold that heavy weight if the person's never been there.
Yeah.
Hold it for like 4 to 5, 10 weeks, whatever it is. Let the person be like, oh shit, this feels kind of nice. And then maybe do a hard cut if they need to. But
Yo, how hard do you cut like the calories?
yo,
What
so
do
like
you
the first I like cutting really hard the first 3 weeks and then I taper it back up after that. So like I'll go like if I'm at like 3,500 calories, I'll drop it down to like 1950. It's retarded. And then like I'll drop quickly like 8, 9, 10 pounds,
do? Yeah,
and then I would just bring the calories back up to like 2,500.
yeah,
And you can only do that if you've been actually consistently eating the 3,500 calories,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Some people are like, yo, I've been bulking, but like, yo, you don't even know how much you're eating or whatever. And then it's harder to cut. But that way you can control it a bit better. And usually like the first 2 weeks when I cut the calories, you feel pretty decent. Like your body's like, yo, thanks, bro.
yeah. You
Like
feel good.
you're not feeling that bad. The third week, the strength starts to maybe sometimes feel a little iffy. But yeah, I feel like that process works if done correctly.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. If I should just rip like a fucking solid, maybe what, like 6 weeks and lose like 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah, bro. Turn
Just
up.
like do a shit ton of cardio, this and that, but as soon as not a shit ton of cardio, but more cardio, like actual cardio, and then
Yeah.
work my way up again.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Good.
do it right now because you're not training?
Yo, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna go back in the gym. I'll probably train tomorrow, and I'll see how my strength is and everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does your
Yeah.
coach say anything when you were hurt? Or you hurt?
I don't really. Yo, I don't really. Yeah, like I just kind of tell him like what the situation is. I'm
Okay.
probably not the ideal client. That's what I would say.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm not the ideal client.
That's jokes.
Like if I like for example, like if you tell me to do an exercise,
Yeah.
I don't like if I don't like the exercise or it doesn't feel good, I'm like fuck it, I'll just change it.
Why do you have him?
No, bro, I'm just changing one exercise.
Oh, good. Okay.
Ronit's acting
But
like he's giving me a hypertrophy program. I'm like fuck this, I'm doing powerlifting.
no,
I'm
but
not
like,
changing everything.
what if you ask him, he can probably like alternate, like you can switch things up.
Yeah, yeah, but I'll tell him I'm like, yo, I'm doing this instead of this. He'll be like, okay, cool.
I got you. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
That's
instead
good.
of like a preacher curl, instead of what's it called like what was I supposed to do? Single arm dumbbell curl. I was
Yeah.
supposed to do that since the start.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, yo, fuck this, bro. Like I don't want to be in the gym for like 3 hours. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do a preacher curl. He's like, okay.
Hmm. Okay, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Or it'll be like, or he's like,
Get
yo,
me to sound like he'd overhaul the whole program. Like, yo,
no,
fuck
no, no,
this. I'm
no.
not doing this.
Like, yo, he had me doing hack squats like every week. He had me doing hack squats every single week. Have you
Yeah,
done the Cybex hack squat at Olympia?
I
Run it?
have. I have
Bro,
it.
that shit's so fucking like steep. Bro,
Yeah.
it's so hard on your fucking knees.
Oh
So like
shit.
I couldn't do it no, I was doing it every 5 days.
Oh
Bro,
damn.
it's wrecking my knees, right? So I
Yeah.
was like, fuck this. So I switched it to a Smith machine squat.
Yeah.
And then I switched the other hack squat, but I added a reverse band to it.
Okay.
And I told him, I'm like, yo, this is what I'm doing because my knee's fucked. And
What
he's
does
like,
the reverse band do?
a reverse band, like when the hack squat goes in like the deepest
The-
point,
Yeah.
the band is helping. It has the most amount of tension, so it's helping you.
Okay.
So if you're
Nice.
starting off at 300 pounds at the top,
Yeah.
let's say the band is 40 pounds.
Yeah.
When you get to the bottom,
Yeah.
be 260.
Got you.
There'll be less tension on your knees.
Nice. Cool.
And then
People don't, because people never use bands with fucking intention. So
yeah, yeah.
could you
And then
explain that?
and then when you're pushing it up, it'll gradually get heavier. So it'll go from
Yeah.
like 260 to like 265,
Yeah.
270, 280, and then at the top it'll be 300 pounds again.
Okay. That makes
Right?
sense.
But yeah, I always make the change.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell him, and then he'll agree. Because we already talked about this, Ronit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
already know what to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like Ronit's program and my program are literally identical. Maybe
Yeah.
a couple of changes in exercises, but they're literally the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like we all have the same training philosophy. It's just a small context matters. But at the end of the day, if you do a preacher curl, you do a, I don't know, a preacher curl with the easy bar. I think it's the same thing.
It is.
Maybe it'll change
Yeah.
2%, but over a decade, does it really matter? I don't think so.
And like as you train more and more, you know like what movements feel a little bit better for you, what movements you like, what movements feel better, like
Exactly.
elbow and all that stuff. So like someone programs something. Yeah, in that case, I'm similar with backs too. Like I'll just be like, hey bro, like I like this way more. Like hammer curls are probably my favorite arm exercise. So like
Yeah.
we never take out hammer curl from any program. Hammer
Yeah.
curl has to be like in there. I've always got a sick pump with hammer curls, but I've been doing like 10 years. Like
Yeah.
hammer curls are always fucking. That's the move.
Yeah.
So
Even bro, like even remember the Panada back roll at Freebird?
yeah,
Like the chest supported T-bar?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that T-bar is one of the worst T-bars I've ever used in my life. It's just horrible. It's
yeah,
so bad, bro. It's so bad. Anyways, so like in my program, it says T-bar roll, right? Bro,
yeah,
I've been doing that T-bar roll for like 10 weeks and I still hate it.
yeah,
I was like, bro, I'm genuinely not liking this shit. So I'm like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this. So, bro, I started doing Smith machine barbell rows.
I
I'm
just
doing
started doing that
like,
yesterday.
bro,
Yeah,
I'm doing something completely different. I'm doing like 3 sets of 12 to 15. Bro, my back's like on fire. My entire back after barbell rows. 3 sets of 12
yeah,
to 15. I'm
yeah,
using a plate. I'm not even going heavy.
yeah.
But it just feels good. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Like one back movement's not gonna change anything.
100%. And you're still using a stable movement. You're not using like you're not going and like doing normal barbell rows. Actually, it doesn't matter. Even if you did, it wouldn't make a massive
Yeah,
difference.
yeah. But it's good, It's the same thing. I think it's all the same.
Okay, so that's good. So this podcast is basically about training updates. Everyone's training is going pretty well. Nutrition's going well, except Manraj. He's coming back
Yeah,
though.
my training's so fucked.
Well, fuck, but he'll bounce back. Actually, it's a good thing. You see, Manraj is like, yo, I got hurt, so I'm taking some time off. Not really overreacting. A lot of people start like, yo, fuck, man, I can't train. I can't go to the gym, and like that's literally all their life. That's all they're talking about. So
Yeah. I had a feeling though it's coming though.
okay,
What do you
I was
mean?
hitting like all-time PRs, bro. I was getting strong as fuck. Like I was hitting
okay.
all-time PRs on leg press, hack squat, and I'm like, yo, life is a little too perfect right now. And then, boom, humbled, bro. Always
Jeez,
happens. Always.
it doesn't need to happen.
What do
Well,
you
it's
mean?
happened for the last 5 years.
Damn.
There can't be
All time,
peaks without valleys.
exactly. When I was at my all-time strongest for like the first time, fucking back surgery. Then I recovered from that. All-time strongest, COVID. Then in my garage, I was like all time. Then in my garage, I was like all time strongest. That kept consistent. But then like fucking this whole mask bullshit. The gym's open, and I started switching back and forth. And then last year, all time strongest, bro. Leg pressing like fucking 7.5 plates with really good form. Fucking back issues on bed rest for like 6 weeks. Didn't even train legs for like. Bro, I didn't think I trained legs for like 6 months last year. And then I built my strength up. All time strongest. Calf issues. Always, bro. You
Crazy.
That's
can't have
resilience right
good
there.
without the bad, bro. You can't have good without the bad. You can't have
Damn.
suck without duck, right?
Yeah. Okay, you know what that means?
Okay, so I don't know what that means.
No.
Guess what it means.
So you can't have suck without duck. Means like you can't have happiness without sadness.
Yin and yang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yin and yang. Ario, cut this shit. I'm joking.
Thank
Hope
you
you
for
guys enjoyed
listening.
that. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that
Uh,
podcast. That was a bit more actually never, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the
injuries,
podcast.
injury prevention. Ronit's fucked up arm. India
Emergency.
trips. Emergency. Word pronunciation.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Powerlifting.
comment below. Comment below what you like.
Yeah. Comment below. Whatever you like.
Everyone stop watching at this point.
Yeah.
Or shoot us a
Everyone is
message.
subscribing. And everyone stop watching. No one's here.
All
All right.
right. Take it easy. Thank you. Fuck, my mouse got stuck.